test driving this GTR. Very, very loud. But, you know, very capable as well with this twin turbo V6. Love the sound, love the tune. It's just, GTRs are just fun. They always have a place in my heart. I just love driving these things. Now I have everything set at R. I'm not gonna floor this thing by any means, but I am gonna try to give it a little something. But I don't know this car. This thing is a monster with 1,300 horsepower, so I'm not gonna push my luck taking it on a test drive. Not to mention, if I were to need that parachute, I don't know how to activate it, but but I mean, this thing has a little under 50,000 miles, so I'm sure whoever had this car had a lot of fun with it. Give it a little pull getting on the interstate here. I'm gonna give myself a little space. Gonna slow it down just a bit. Here we go. God dog. Oh my gosh, dude. I felt like I just hit the NOS on Fast and Furious. That was freaking crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now I want to give one more huge thanks to Auto Collection of Murfreesboro and Auto Pro Nashville for allowing me to review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that third link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever pre-owned vehicle you might be interested in. I mean, the ride quality is decent for this to be what it is, and for me to have the settings that I have them on. I have everything set to R again, so the drive mode, the suspension, the traction, all of that. But oh my gosh. I did not want to let out of that, and before I looked down, I'm thinking I'm at 70. I was like at 80, and I'm like, my goodness. And what's crazy about these GTRs, because they have the twin turbos there, it feels fast, but then again, it feels like you hit NOS whenever the turbos kick in, and it's freaking crazy. Absolutely nuts. And I see why whoever had this car probably had a radar detector hooked up, because it's very easy to speed in this thing just by putting your foot in it for half a second. Now with a built car like this, I always like to use the manual transmission, because or I should say the paddle shifters, because the auto mode, it ain't gonna shift right just based on how much power you have here, the shift points and whatnot. But you know, this is a built car, so the check engine lights come on, the tire pressure lights are on. That's gonna happen with a car like this, so you just have to keep that in mind and realize that this thing is still ready to do its thing. It's just not the way the factory intended it to be done. Now when it comes to being worth $100,000, I'd pay that all day if I could afford it, because these things, what's crazy is in 2009 when Nissan first came out with these, they were beasts as it was. It was crazy to have a 3.8 V6 that was, well, just a twin turbo V6 in general that was putting down these kind of numbers. But the fact that people have been able to tune these engines, they've been able to build transmissions to handle these freaking 1200, 1300 horsepowers. It's, you know, I wish they would bring it back. I really do. And I mean, that's one of the reasons these I've appreciated, because they're one of the most fun cars to drive. These are supercars. Say what you will, if it's a Nissan badge or whatever. Anybody who makes a car like this, that's this much fun to drive, this fast, this capable, it's a supercar. But then you start doing things like this where you're building them and doing just crazy stuff, and it's an incredible machine, an absolutely incredible machine. I think it's worth every penny, just as an everyday race car, if you think about it. Daily driving these isn't bad because they're not overly uncomfortable. They're relatively fuel efficient if you stay out of them, which is hard to do. And you know, there's space in here if you do need to take one of your kids with you. You just can't have the roll cage like this one does. But also the way the car is geared, I feel like that's something that people don't actually realize is one of the reasons these are so well made, because the turbos help push the car, and the 6-speed, just the gears are longer so that you can actually experience that ultimate driving feel, I think. But this is such a freaking monster, man. And it's just so much fun to drive this thing. It sounds great. It's just, gosh, it's a GTR. It's what you expect and then some for this to be tuned that the way it's been tuned. And I mean, if I could buy this car, I would. I'm not gonna lie. This is just, the experience is crazy. And yeah, Nissan did their thing here, and it was ahead of its time, man. It really was. But all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this tuned 2012 Nissan GTR.